Welcome to Hasib Electronics. Friends, in this series of videos, I am going to start a functional description and circuit of IGBT inverter welding machine. It is MMA 200T. Remove top cover. Here are electrodes, display, adjustment, current adjust, input power plug, cooling fan, rectifier and DC bank, inverter driver module. This portion is divided in some more sub portions that we will discuss step by step. Set multimeter to continuity. Connect to both input leads. There is no continuity. Turn on switch, power switch, no continuity. That means the input rectifier circuit is safe. Now check continuity, check power switch. Here is power switch. Connect one lead here. It is reading. Connect to second end. It is measuring. So that means the wiring, the cable, input power switch and connection is okay. You can disconnect this wire from here, this wire from here. So our DC rectifier unit is separated from this point. Remove the fan plug, relay drive from this board to this board. So we separated this one. Now remove the positive voltage output by pressing this latch. Press it and then remove it. Now we have 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you have to use ratchet and nut driver to remove these two screws, and the upper screws, they are simple small flip type screwdrivers. Remove this variable connector from this point and remove this connector from this end. Don't remove from this point because it is the same pins, two connectors. Maybe after that you can swap them, and if we swap them it will make problem. So remove the one connector, so it cannot be connected reverse, so it is safe. This earthing lead from this screw here, relay drive connection to this connector. Now we can remove this module very easily in this way. We removed, and we have 4 screws here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remove them, and this board is separate now. So in the body we have fan here, potentiometer and meter, display meter. In this video we will study this rectifier module. It takes 220 volts. It is single phase machine, so it takes 220 volts. Here is a bridge rectifier. There is a heat sink. Remember, never touch to any component in the print side. Might be these capacitors are 400 volts. If the capacitor is holding charge, it will make a big problem. It will give a severe electrical shock. First of all, even the power is removed, check DC voltage at this capacitor. It must be 0. Why? Sometime the bleed resistor is not good, or it have bad connection, so it will not discharge the capacitor. So you will find a voltage on this capacitor. So if there are voltage, it will give an electrical shock. Now check the circuit. This line input line is coming here at this point, and it is connected to bridge rectifier, and there is a filter capacitor for spikes connected between this point and this point. So this AC line is coming directly to this filter point, this bridge rectifier. So bridge rectifier have connections in cross. If this is AC line, then this is AC line. This is AC terminal, then in the cross there is AC terminal. And locate the bridge rectifier. One end it have cut, so cut side is positive. Other three corners no have cut, just only one corner it have a cut, so that is positive terminal. So locate this one, this is positive terminal. AC input, then this is DC output terminal. So if we locate this end, this is going to capacitor negative terminal, so that means it is negative output. So this point, and it is also going to the other point of second capacitor, this one inner side, that is negative side. So this negative, so both capacitors are in parallel to take more current. Now come to this point, this is second input terminal. So on the second input terminal, this point is terminated here, but this point it have a jumper, this one. So this jumper is reaching here at that point, at this point. So as I discussed, this is AC terminal, and in the cross this is AC terminal. So one AC is reaching here, second AC is reaching here through this jumper. So AC line reached here, then this negative DC, so this is positive DC, and positive DC is, there is a cut, so that means it is positive DC. So positive DC is reaching to this point, and meanwhile it is coming to this point. So if we see in the parallel, this point have something here inside to this point, and this one is this point. So these two components are in parallel. What are that? Here is a relay. This relay, the winding is 24 volt DC, it is 30 ampere 240 volt AC. So it is 30 ampere relay, and its operating voltage, coil voltage, are 24 volts. If we locate here, here is a NTC. It is 110. 110, so that means it is 110 ohm NTC, negative temperature coefficient resistor. Let's locate. So bridge positive output is reaching here at this point, and it have 106 ohm resistor. So 110, that means 106 ohm resistor. In normal condition, when this relay is off, our voltage will pass from this point to the capacitor positive terminal. When the relay is off, voltage have to pass from this component. When the relay is on, so this relay will make a jumper, it will become shortest route, so its resistance will 0, so the voltage will pass directly to the capacitor. That means in normal condition we have this path, but when we need more current, that time the current will pass from this point to the capacitors. And as here was a filter capacitor between AC and positive terminal, the same capacitor is here, AC and negative DC terminal. So both capacitors are in parallel. This capacitor and this capacitor, this is negative positive negative positive, so this negative is connected with negative, positive connected with positive, and these 2 points coming to this connector, and these negative 2 points, this point negative and this point negative, coming to this connector. So this is output connector. So it takes AC, provides DC, and here are two connectors in parallel. One of them is relay drive connector. This is coil of the relay, so negative and positive. This negative and positive will enter for coil, and same time it will give output for the cooling fan. So when we can say, when the circuit will need more current, it will turn on this relay, so the rectifier have to provide more current, so it will dissipate power, so it need cooling, so it will start the cooling fan. Let's check the circuit. First of all, I will demonstrate how you can test the bridge. Set multimeter to diode mode. Connect red lead at this negative terminal. The point of bridge where is negative terminal connected, connect this lead here, and connect at AC line. You will find one diode, second diode. Now swap this lead to positive output terminal of the bridge rectifier. It is open. Now swap the leads, black lead with black lead. Connect this lead to positive output terminal of the bridge rectifier, so it is one diode, second diode is here. Now swap this lead, move this lead to negative terminal, so it should open. If you find continuity here for any point between these points or these points, short circuit, do take a tone, that means the bridge rectifier is bad. Now I will apply 24 volts to test the relay. It is cold testing. I have this 24 volts. Set multimeter to ohm. Connect at these 2 points. It is giving 106 ohm resistor. At relay point or NTC point, it is giving 106 ohm. Now apply 24 volts at relay input terminals. You can listen the sound of the relay. So relay is operating, and this time the multimeter is showing 0 ohm. When the relay is off, it is giving 106 ohm. So current is passing through NTC. So the positive voltage will pass from this point to charge the capacitor. Then we have class Y capacitor here for surge protection, for over voltage, and we have bleed resistor here. When the this system is off, so these capacitor will discharge through this resistor. It is high ohmic value, it will take time to discharge. So in this way you can test the bridge rectifier and the power bank, relay. If the capacitor is bad, most of the time it is blasted. This top and cap, it have swelling, it have short circuit. Most of the time the capacitor is blast. When the capacitor is bad, it is blast. I draw this circuit. AC input, double pole single throw switch. Here we have bridge rectifier. This is between like this. So bridge rectifier, ripple remover capacitors. and in the output we have one NTC in the positive side, NTC 106 ohm. It is connected to the main DC capacitors. From negative side it is going directly to the capacitor negative terminals, and we have output terminal here. It is class Y capacitor, is 470 400 volt, 470 400 volt. This resistor as a bleeder resistor, and here is a relay. When this relay will on, it will pass this positive voltage directly to the capacitor. Here is relay drive. And when relay drive will appear, it will apply the same voltage to the fan, so fan will start. And we will continue to the next circuit in our next video. I hope so this video is informative for you. If it is good, let me know in the comment box, and if you have any suggestion, please write in the comment box. And if you have not subscribed my channel, if you want to subscribe and press the icon button so that you will be notified on my new videos. And in next video we will continue to inverter, driver and module and power supply circuits. Thanks for watching.